Hello and welcome to the VCR podcast with me, Mike Trower. I am here to help you on your video journey, giving you information, tips, advice and coaching to help push your video content to help your business. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the ambulance service. So I guess you've all heard of triaging, right? Well, we're going to put that into video content. Right, okay. Stop. Okay, right. I was a medic for St. John Ambulance, St. John Ambulance Brigade for about 7 or 8 years. And I was an advanced medic, which means that I could do almost everything that a paramedic could do, apart from putting needles in people. The only thing I couldn't do was put things in people. But everything else I could do. I was also a cadet youth leader, which means that I was teaching the young people of the world how to save lives, which was probably one of the most incredible times of my life. Something that I will always take with me. It's something that I will always remember and something that I will always be proud of for. Hence why I have a picture of, well, my shirt and my badge is hanging up in the hallway. So the reason why I wanted to bring you this to the table today is because it helps explain my point of priority. Priority goes hand in hand with triage. So back when, I'm going to use the example of when I used to work at Download Festival, which is a heavy metal rock concert, a weekend festival. And the likes of Murder Dolls and Slipknot were playing. And people would get very injured. They would get bottles over their head. Their eyebrows would be hanging off. And there would be blood. Big blood. And there would also be people that have had a splinter in their hand for the last 4 days. And they want to get a splinter out. There would also be people that have handcuffed themselves to each other so tightly that their fingers were going blue. So triage was a big thing at these events, and we had to make sure that we helped the people who needed the help first, you know, because it was health, right? What I want to explain to you about today is about priority when it comes to delivering content. So when you are planning your content strategy for this year, for 2023, I want you to kind of think about what's going to be coming up and what you can help with at the particular times of the year. So you might say, like in February, you might have some Valentine's Day stuff that you want to try and sell. So obviously the priority for around then is you're niching down on your ideal client, making sure that people who are interested in Valentine's Day stuff are seeing your posts, and the stuff that you're talking about on video is relevant and up there on the triage. So every time that I create a video, I think about what's the priority at the moment. What do my followers need right now to help them to get to the next stage? Which is why January for me is strategy month. I make sure that my entire strategy is done. I make sure then that I help other people with their strategies as well. You can book me to help you create your content strategy for 2023 by clicking on the link in the show notes. But what I want to try and explain today is that we can create a plan now to make sure that we hit what is a priority during the year. So we can create some videos during the year that are, we can even pre-record now, knowing that we're going to be talking about this certain stuff at a particular time of the year. Like we're talking about strategy, we're talking about, content that we need to help our business grow, to help other people as well, whether that's personally help them or business-wise help them. But our content needs to reflect what we're going to help them with. So we need to make sure that, we triage what's going on at the moment. We need to triage what people need at the moment. We need to think of the priorities that people need at the moment. Back in the ambulance service, we had to triage patients with the most dangerous symptoms first. It was difficult to do when there were people genuinely in need of help, but we had to make sure that we had a procedure to help people who were in a priority. And you need to do that with your content, the way that you deliver stuff. You know, it came to a point where priority came naturally in certain things in life. So I know that, like, you know, it's a priority to go food shopping today, because otherwise my children won't have any food tonight. Or it's a priority to do bulk film a load of YouTube videos, which is what I'm doing today. Or it's a priority to do February's scheduling in my content strategy. Like, what is the priority? So you've got priorities for yourself, but also your ideal client has priorities too. And you need to keep in touch with them and see, like, you know, what's going on in their world at the moment. What can you offer support with to do with your business at the moment? So obviously we're all starting this year all on the same boat. We are trying our hardest to be seen, to be visible. We're trying everything that we can to make sure that we are seen. So we need to really look at what our content strategy could look like, which again, I can help you with that if you click the link in the show notes. And we also need to look at how our audience is going to be consuming information this year. People have got a lot less time than they normally have. So these days, they're trying to use, you know, short form video needs to be really quick and snappy so we can get information out there much quicker. But also people want more details, so then we can still use YouTube videos and long form videos as well. So we can direct people over to YouTube where we can just explain something once like this and multiple people can see it. It's just delivering on a one-to-many basis, the same as how Lisa Johnson teaches us. So I hope that you have found value in what I've been talking about today, and I will see you in the next one. If you have enjoyed this podcast, I would really be grateful if you could subscribe. You can hit all the links in the show notes, and you can also watch this video over on YouTube and all of the other previous podcasts as well. And you can subscribe over there. Everything's free. I'm here to help you. Let me know if there's something specific that you need. I would love to make sure that my content is relevant and on point. So thank you very much, and I will see you soon.